This model kit review is of the Pilatus PC-6, the turbo porter, and it's a short takeoff and landing aircraft. This is the French version. Its model is a 148 scale model by Roden, and gives us some of the detail there. And two options then for painting and decals. The model was made in the Ukraine. And let's have a look inside at the kits. So this one's actually already been started. Having a look here, you can see the sliding door has been glued on. It's fairly well molded actually, with recessed lines, but the molding quality is actually really good. Instrument panel. Let's have a look at the other side. Here's the roof of the inside of the cockpit. This is very nicely molded actually. Yeah, this sprue has our nose, engine covers, spinner. We have some flashing here. The rest of it is actually very well molded. Here are our wings, also nicely molded. Fair amount of surface detail, recessed lines, not much in the way of flashing or mold lines. We have a little bit there, but I mean, this is very crisp. Here's some additional parts. These are probably for the chairs, the seats. Here are the doors. Here are our landing gear. Looks like that's already cracked. Propellers, doors, the wing root formers. Here's some more doors. Here are our elevators. Sorry, not elevators. These ones look like probably maybe our tail. Wheels. Another propeller blade. This sprue has got another body panel here, the other door, here's the other door, and looks like our tail stabilizer, and these are probably our elevators and our ailerons and flaps. We do have some fuel tanks. Looks like we have maybe two different options for our propellers. Here we have the wing pylons. Here are the other wheels, so we probably have more wheels than we need. Here is our cockpit that's also already been started with our foot pedals. Looks like we are going to have more pieces than we need. And here's the other sprue with the seats. Here are our windows and windshield, nicely molded. Got some decals with some fair amount of detail there. Also these nicely printed. Let's have a look at our instructions. First of all is the parts listing. It shows you there are going to be pieces that we aren't going to use. Those are the ones in grey. That wheel there we're not going to use, and some of these parts here we're not going to use. We start off having to make holes in the fuselage. We'll check if those have already been done. And then the roof is put together. The inside of the bulkheads, instrument panel, doors, those are put on. Then we have the stabilizer and elevator. We build a whole bunch of seats, and those go inside the cabin. Fuselage then put together, along with the rudder and stabilizer, doors, and so on. Then we have the flaps and ailerons that are put on. The wings are then applied to the fuselage as well as the floor with the landing gear. We put our propeller on and the spinner that goes onto the nose. Fuel tanks then go on, and some additional body parts. Here's the painting and decal guide. So all in all, this is actually a fairly well molded model, a fair amount of detail, and not what I was expecting from Roden, but seems really good.